In the movie, zombies lived on one side of a city, separated by a wall from the humans. A zombie who could remember a bit of his past met Julie and started changing. As R's heart began to beat and he became more human, Julie's father, the Colonel, saw the change and decided not to kill R. Keep watching to know about what happened next. At the start of the film, we saw an airport where a group of zombies was cleaning. These zombies were not hired by humans. Instead, they had their own world to maintain. They were familiar with food, which meant they knew how to satisfy their hunger. This part of the city was where the zombies lived, because a few humans had turned into zombies years ago. Humans had built a wall to separate their side of the city from the zombies. The wall kept zombies confined to one side, while the other side was safe for humans who had not been infected. These humans had lived this way for 7 or 8 years. A boy appeared at the airport on the zombies' side. Although he was a zombie, he seemed to have been kind when he was human. He was lost in thought, and no one knew what he was thinking. Zombies couldn't show emotions or speak. They were pale due to the lack of healthy red blood cells, and their hearts did not beat because they were dead. Their favorite food was humans, and they moved very slowly. Another type of creature, resembling skeletons, also lived in this world. Their skin had shrunk after death, giving them a skeletal appearance. Their bones looked crystal clear, so they were called bonies. They never harmed zombies but wanted to eat humans, so people kept away from them. The zombie mentioned at the start, who was trying to remember something, looked thoughtful. He was trying to recall his past, but couldn't remember much. He only remembered that his name started with the letter R, though he was called R in the movie. R continued to search for answers about how he had become a zombie. He wanted to be human again because he was unhappy with his life. Couldn't speak or eat anything except humans. Life was slow and frustrating for him. R trusted humans, so he entered an airplane and played music there. Another zombie, his best friend, joined him. The zombies decided to team up and go after humans to satisfy their hunger. Meanwhile, humans were also worried. They needed supplies like food, medicine, and other essentials, but they couldn't reach them because of the zombies. To gather these supplies, a group of young people, both male and female, was formed. R noticed a girl named Julie firing a gun. Julie was an important character in the movie. R stared at her, as he felt a connection to her from his past. While trying to remember, he was attacked by a human. R killed the human by eating his brain. Interestingly, eating the brain began to restore R's memories. He approached Julie and spoke her name for the first time since becoming a zombie. When R saw that other zombies were about to attack Julie, he smeared blood on her face and held her hand to keep her scent from reaching the zombies. This made the zombies think she was one of them. R took Julie to his city and brought her into the airplane. He tried to take care of her, offering her a blanket, but Julie was very afraid of him. Since R was a zombie, there was no telling how zombies might harm humans. Although R couldn't speak, he was starting to learn language because of Julie. He told her not to be afraid and sat next to her, offering the blanket. R's heartbeat started working, which was unusual since zombies' hearts normally did not beat. This change suggested that R might be turning back into a human. Julie, still scared, didn't know how to escape, as living among zombies was very dangerous. After some time, Julie told R she was hungry. R went to get food for her, but Julie quickly left the airplane and started running. She saw that zombies were chasing her, so she hid under the airplane. R found her there and asked why she had come outside. He explained that she needed to walk slowly to blend in with the zombies and avoid suspicion. Julie walked as slowly as the zombies did, which allowed her to rejoin R in the airplane. She took the food and told R she wanted to leave. R warned her to stop, because zombies outside would not let her leave easily. He told her that if he let her go, she might be caught by the zombies and could end up in danger. R told Julie to stay for a few days so that the zombies could get used to her face. After that, she would be free to leave. Julie felt relieved knowing that R would not harm her. They spent a lot of time together and became friends again. Julie did not recognize R after his transformation, but R remembered something and tried to make her comfortable. They even went for a car ride. One day, R's zombie friend noticed that Julie was a human. He captured her, but R arrived before they could harm her. R stopped them and said, "You won't touch her." His friend, who had learned to speak a little, was confused. He said, "Our food is right in front of us, and you want me to leave her?" At that moment, Bonies, who wanted to eat humans, started coming towards them. R grabbed Julie's hand and tried to protect her, but 3 more zombies appeared, preparing to attack. A car then crashed into these zombies. It was driven by R's friend. He told R, "I'm doing this favor for you." He helped them into the car and said it couldn't be driven far, but he would take them to a place with another vehicle. After dropping them off, many zombies began to attack. R held Julie's hand tightly, preventing the zombies from harming her. This connection between R and Julie seemed to protect her. As they took the car and drove to a house, night fell. Julie wanted to rest but noticed a few cars outside the house. Julie saw that a police car arrived, along with a military colonel, who turned out to be her father. He had come looking for her. Julie stayed hidden because she knew that if her father saw her, he would also look for R and try to kill him. Julie did not want that to happen, so she remained silent in bed. R had saved Julie many times. He told her, "Do you know I killed your friend?" Julie responded, "Yes, I know he is dead. I just didn't know you were the one who killed him." R gave Julie the wristwatch of her friend. Julie then asked R, "Why do you eat humans? Doesn't it make you feel bad?" R replied, "Humans are our food. We can't survive without them, just like you need food to survive." After this conversation, R went to sleep. For the first time as a zombie, he dreamed of Julie. When he woke up, Julie was gone. R became worried and checked downstairs, but the car was missing too. He realized Julie had left, likely because she was upset that he had killed her friend. Feeling disheartened, R went outside. He noticed that he was walking faster, a sign that changes were happening in his body, similar to those in humans. It started to rain, and R felt cold, something zombies usually do not experience. This was another sign that he was changing. As R walked, he decided he needed to forget Julie. She was a human and had acted reasonably, unlike someone who would live among zombies. R then saw his zombie friend approaching. They talked, and R's friend said, "My friend, I never meant you any harm, but I want to tell you that our bodies are changing, just like yours. I also dreamt and started remembering my past." R told his friend, "Yes, I also had a dream. Look, you will start to feel cold now. I am feeling it too. This change means we might be turning into humans." The other zombies became excited. R's friend said, "This is a good sign." R's friend continued, "I wanted to tell Julie about this, but she is gone. I need to find her and apologize for killing her friend." He showed a photo of Julie to the other zombies. They recognized her and decided to go to the part of the city where the giant wall was built, which zombies could never cross. When they arrived, they tried hard to get past the wall, failed. R remembered something from eating Julie's friend's brain and figured out how he used to cross the wall. He used the same trick to get to the other side. R searched for Julie's house and upon finding it, stood at the back of the house. Julie saw him and, happy to see him, called him inside. She asked how he had arrived and whether anyone had seen him. R assured her that he had come carefully and that no one had noticed him. Julie commented that zombies had learned new tricks. R then apologized for having killed her friend, explaining that he felt it was necessary to make amends. Julie told him not to worry, saying it wasn't his fault, since all zombies behaved similarly. She added that if the act had been deliberate, it would be a different matter. Julie also apologized for arriving without prior notice, explaining that she hadn't known how to live in the world of zombies. She confessed that she had missed him once she arrived and was glad to see him now. They hugged each other. Julie and R's friend then discussed what would happen if the colonel found out there was a zombie at their house. They started to help R get ready by using human cosmetics on him. They painted R's lips pink to make him look like he had blood and was human. After the makeup, R looked like a human. The 3 of them planned to tell Julie's father that zombies were not bad. They were changing and would eventually become human, so they should not be killed. Together, they went to see Julie's father, Colonel. Julie said to her father, "Father, don't kill the zombies now. They are changing into humans. They are not dangerous." The colonel asked, "How do you know? I don't trust you. You are still a child." He noticed that R was not a human because he could tell the difference between zombies and humans. He aimed his gun at R, but Julie's friend also aimed a gun at him from behind. She warned, "Uncle, I will shoot if you target him." Julie took advantage of the distraction and led R away. They went to where the other zombies were waiting. R's friend warned them, "There's a big threat. Bonies are coming from behind, and the military is also on their way. Both of your lives are in danger. You need to escape. We'll handle this." They were in a place with a glass roof. Police soon arrived and began to break the glass roof to attack the zombies. As the police officers descended, the military arrived and saw both humans and bonies. The zombies saved the human. When a group of bonies attacked a military officer, a zombie came to his rescue. The zombie helped the officer stand by holding his hand. The officer was impressed by the zombies' actions and realized that they were changing for the better. When other military officers saw that zombies were fighting the bonies and saving humans, they decided to support them. They had witnessed the zombies' transformation firsthand. However, the colonel still did not believe that zombies were changing. He remained determined to kill them at any cost. Meanwhile, R and Julie were trying to escape. They were on a tall building and saw that there was no way out. R noticed a pool below with plenty of water and suggested to Julie that they should jump into it to save themselves. R jumped into the water, taking Julie with him. The pool was deep, and they sank down into it. Julie was safe, but when R surfaced, Colonel arrived and shot at R's shoulder. Julie intervened and said, "Father, can't you see? R is changing. Stop shooting him." Colonel and others saw that R's shoulder was bleeding from the bullet wound. This indicated that R had indeed begun to transform into a human. Since zombies did not have red blood cells, Julie was thrilled to see the blood. When her father, the colonel, saw that zombies were changing, he decided not to kill R. He sent a message to all the military officers to stop killing the zombies. The humans and zombies then worked together to defeat the remaining bonies. They made sure to care for the bonies so they couldn't attack. As a result, the bonies died from starvation. The humans and zombies finished off the last of the bonies, and the situation started to improve. Only a few zombies had not fully transformed into humans yet. Over time, it became clear that the zombies were changing into humans. The wall that separated the city was taken down because the zombies had become human. Everyone was happy and lived together peacefully without any threats. Julie and R were both excited, and the movie ended on this positive note.